Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Planet Keebler. I'm so glad you're here today. This is your place for positivity, spirituality, financial discipline, and health and wellness. These are some of the things that help us grow and thrive. In today's video, we'll be talking about open communication. So get comfortable, open your mind, and let's explore this journey together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you vibe with the content. Now let's get into it. We've all been in good and bad relationships. Most people would agree that communication is very important in any relationship. It's rare to be in a relationship where we feel truly heard and understood. An experience like that is valuable. We tend to share our most authentic selves with those who provide safe, judgment-free spaces for open expression. Relationships need to be built on honest communication. When you're connecting with a person, honest communication can be the difference between feeling isolated and experiencing a deep sense of belonging. Everyone has a voice. At our core, we all desire to be heard. No one wants to feel lonely or invisible in a relationship. Clear communication makes it possible to be understood and loved. Expressing our feelings isn't always easy, but it's always worth the effort. Speaking honestly is essential for our well-being, even in less intimate relationships. No relationship is perfect. If you feel you're in a bad relationship, then something is wrong. If something is wrong and you don't feel good, then it's time to communicate. It's time to open up communication. Many of us get to this point, but then we don't know how to engage in the next step of communication. We want to express our thoughts, but can't put these thoughts into words. You can be at home with family, you can be outside with friends, or you can be at work or school. No matter what the interaction is, effective communication requires thoughtfulness. However, overthinking can backfire. I'm guilty of this sometimes. It can be a small problem that I let play out in my head. I really let the conversation play out on both sides as if I were talking to myself. Instead of just talking to the person and addressing the small problem, the problem becomes a big problem. Overthinking can lead us to soften our words too much or struggle to express our true meaning. You might risk confusing your partner or end up not saying anything at all. Fortunately for us, there's always a solution. There are various techniques we can use to help find clarity and confidence in our communication. Some of these techniques are meditation, visualization, and journaling. If the person we need to speak with is open to meditation, try to sit together for a set time. Sitting together before you speak can calm the entire situation. This can be an invaluable way to develop trust for honest communication. If everyone is calm, everyone can speak and respond truthfully. If the other person doesn't want to meditate, you can try meditating alone. You can rehearse a conversation in your mind to help you find the right words. If meditation doesn't work, try a change of scenery. A visual setting can help prepare us for real discussions. You can set the mood by sitting in a park or sitting by a lake. You can take a walk on the beach or meet at your favorite restaurant. Just imagine a peaceful place where you can exchange heartfelt words. After this mood is set, then the real conversation can begin. If meditation or visual settings don't work, try writing things down. Writing things down allows us to refine our thoughts. If writing comes easy for you, write out what you need to say. This is your journal. You can write down your speech over and over until it makes sense to you. The goal is to center ourselves so we can communicate with clarity, kindness, and wisdom. If communication is done properly, It helps us nurture meaningful and loving relationships. we can honor our companions and build relationships with mutual understanding and respect. Now, let me introduce a few biblical verses that relate to open communication. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 29 says, "Let no corrupting talk come out of your mouths, but only such is good for building up, as it fits the occasion, that it may give grace to those who hear." This verse reminds us to speak with kindness and purpose, ensuring that our words uplift and strengthen our relationships. Proverbs 15 verse 1 says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger." This verse tells us a gentle and thoughtful approach to communication fosters peace and understanding. James chapter 1 verse 19 says, "Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger." This verse shows us that active listening and patience are key to meaningful conversations and healthy connections. Colossians chapter 4 verse 6 says, "Let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer each person." This verse tells us that our communication should be filled with grace, wisdom, and thoughtfulness. Proverbs 18 verse 13 says, "If one gives an answer before he hears, it is his folly and shame." This verse lets us know that true listening before responding is essential for genuine and effective dialogue. There are times when people wait to respond instead of listening before they respond in a conversation. A lot of times we want to quickly respond to empty the thoughts that are in our mind. We all have a lot to say sometimes, but if we're slow to speak, if we listen carefully, then maybe our responses can be more effective. Open communication is the heart of every strong and meaningful relationship. When we express ourselves honestly and listen with an open heart, we create deeper connections built on trust, understanding, and love. While challenges may arise in expressing our thoughts and emotions, practicing mindfulness, patience, and faith can help us navigate these moments with grace and wisdom. By aligning our words with kindness and sincerity, we not only nurture our relationship, but also reflects God's love in every conversation. Let us strive to communicate with clarity, compassion, and truth. Let's honor both ourselves and those we engage with. Peace and God bless you all.